Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingreality.com, and today I'm going to be showing you a fun fold card for birthdays. I'm going to be using again the Zany Zebras. I thought that this set is really cute for birthdays. I mean, there's other sentiments of course, but I thought that this one's really cute to do for birthday. So definitely I'm gonna try it again. Now the other thing is I wanted to mix it up with a fun fold. So like a couple of weeks, I think it was a couple of weeks. So we did these cards, right? If you remember, I have shared already the video on, or the link on the Facebook group so you could see it. But these were the birthday cards that we did 2 weeks ago. And so this week, or actually 2 weeks ago. And so this week, I made some fun fold cards on Thursday. And so if you remember, I don't know if you have seen it, but it's also been shared already on this group so that you can go ahead and see how this is done. But you can see how these cards can open. So it's all about fun fold. So make sure you watch that video from Thursday because I feel like it's really cool to learn how to do fun folds. And this one in particular was brand new for me in a sense that I've never seen something like that. And my downline actually showed me the mechanism. She's gonna be doing a Facebook Live, and she was I think she's using the one that has the pine trees. I don't remember right now the name of the set, but immediately thought that will be great to show during the Facebook Live. Now another one that we created also last week is this one, and if you can see here, again they open. You can see here, so they're kind of fun to open. So definitely another easy to make. And finally, this is the one that we're gonna be making today. So this is the one that we are doing today, but with the Zany Zebras. And as you can see here, this one opens also kind of in a nice way. I just love doing this. And what I love about that one is that it actually was my idea of how to create it. So I'm going to be showing you how to make this one, but using the Zany Zebras. So anyway, so here's what I have. So definitely different color palette on this one. I decided I wanted to use the playing with patterns, which has really, I don't think why, but I haven't really played too much with this one. But you can see there's lots and lots of patterns on these. And so I think that these ones go great for any occasion, birthdays or whatever. And so I just look for two colors that, or two patterns that kind of look good together like these ones. And so that's how I decided to go ahead and, and pair it. Now I have here a piece of Calypso Coral. And if you ever wonder how to come up with color combinations, always look at the back of your paper packs, like in this case. You can see here the colors, and so in this case I've noticed the Calypso Coral was part of it, as well as the Crushed Curry. So those are the colors that I'm going to be mainly using. So this one is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this one is a quarter of a regular sheet of paper or cardstock that we have. So again, this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I have this piece, and this one is 6 by 2 3/8. And let me just get my ruler because I don't know all the measurements by heart. So here it is. So there we go. So this one is 6 by 2 3/8. Hello, Joanne. And I score it here at like, what it is, 3/4 of an inch. So really what I do is when I bring the my trimmer, I actually just put it on this end. So let me just show you here. So this one is great because it has the cutter and the scorer. And so what I do is I put it at 5 1/2, and then I just use my actually it's 5 1/4. Yeah, 5 1/4, and then I do the scoring. So anyway, so if you want to do it the other way though, like looking at this side, so this one is actually 3/4 of an inch. So anyway, then I have a piece of the Design Series paper, and again I like this one a lot too, but this one will go perfect. When I saw this one, I thought like this was just perfect for the whole color combination here. So now this one is I believe it's 4 by 5 1/4. Yep. And then I have a piece of another pattern of the design of the same Designer Series paper, and this one is 2 1/4 by 5 and 1/4. So this one will go like so. Actually, it's gonna go like so on this one, okay? Then I have a piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3 by 3 and what it is, 7/8. And here's the other part of the front. So the front is 3 by 4, and this is Calypso Coral. Then I have another piece of Whisper White, and if you've noticed, I already embossed this one with the tasteful textures. And oh my goodness, that folder I think is becoming one of my favorites. I think I'm doing it for every single card lately. I feel like it adds a really nice texture to everything, and it doesn't get too busy. So I don't know, I just love it. And let me just show it to here. So it's this one. It's a little bit of one of those thick ones, but you can see how nice it looks. And when you're gonna have like a plain piece of like a plain area, right, you're not stamping, you're not doing anything on this one, I feel like it adds a lot to it. So anyway, so this one is Whisper White, like I was telling you, and it is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Thank you so much, Kay. How are you? I really appreciate you sharing it. Thank you. Now this one is a circle, and this is the largest of the circles out of the my goodness, the Stitch Ships framelits. So, and I have a scrap of paper, Whisper White. We're gonna be stamping one of the hats, and then I have the banner out of the Tasteful Labels dies. So as you can see, it's this one, okay, and it's also on the Calypso Coral. So anyway, so let's just get it started. So the first thing I'm going to be doing, now I have already, well, let me just go here, but I want to put here, this is the piece that is going to go inside, and I thought it would be nice if we just add a zebra, so that when they open the card, when the recipient opens the card, they can see the little zebra showing up. Don't you think? That would be really, really nice. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put this little guy like so. All right, and again, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. There we go. I'm going to be stamping also the birthday sentiment, so let's just bring this one. Just want to make sure I have enough. All right, so we're going to go ahead and center it as much as I can. There we go. And then we're gonna be doing also one of the party hats here. And this one, okay? All right, so for this one, for the party hat, I have here Calypso Coral. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it looks, I think this one looks okay. So let's just do the background of the hat. Oh my goodness, I already covered that one instead of yellow. That's fine. It will be okay. And then let's use, let's do this one. And this one. And this one. There we go. So that's how it's gonna look. Then for this one, right, similar as what we did to the last one, is whenever the image is white, I try to use either Pool Party the Light or the Gray Granite. Now this one, because it's a zebra, I think it will look nicer with the Gray Granite. But if it were like a snowman, I would probably go with the Pool Party. Okay. Same is true with like the dough from the Double Hope. So for the Double Hope, I did something similar, and let me just show you here. So this is part of the Double Hope, and you can see that I added Pool Party. So I like adding some color to the white areas because I feel like it gives them some personality, right? So anyway, so again, this is the light of the gray granite. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the areas that are supposed to be black, right? Just to make them darker, if you will. So that it doesn't look as white, right? And then we're gonna be doing some shadowing, and I'll show you here. First is just these areas, just to give him some shadowing. And then we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of shadowing. So in my case, I feel like that. And as you can see, it's there. So let me just do a little close-up so that you can see it. So it's very subtle, and because I'm using the lighter, it's just really subtle. Hi Donna, thank you so much for being here. Now I'm gonna go I actually didn't do the tail. Oh, and the other thing is that on this one, because it's gonna be like that, I actually am gonna be adding like a little bit of a ground so it doesn't show like it is floating, right? There you go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring this is the Flirty Flamingo, the light, and I'm gonna be doing its tongue and then this section of the ear. Actually, I think I had that wrong. I think it's this section, yes. This section, and this is gray. See, I was doing this wrong, sorry. It is fine, I'm just covering. There you go, I'm like, I think this one looks weird. There you go, it's covered, so you can see it here, right? So you do the inner section. Oh, and you know what I forgot? The cheeks. I like to add always cheeks to the critters. I feel like it just makes them look happy. So there you have it. Very simple, not much to it, right? And so this is going to go inside. Now, I've also made another one from like last time, right? And I already cut it out so that you don't see me cutting with the scissors, but it's exactly the same. You can see here where I did all the black areas, and then I added a little bit of shadowing to the zebra to get a little bit more personality. Same as with the other one. I have the inner ear and the cheeks there. Now this one doesn't show its tongue, so you don't do that one, but this one does, right? So anyway, very simple, very very easy there. And then for this one, we're just gonna be cutting this section. So this one, I do have to cut it out. And whenever you're cutting with your scissors, the best thing to do is to move the paper and not so much the scissors, if you can see what I am doing here. It's always best. You have better control with how you're cutting it. And there you have it. Okay. Now, as far as dimensionals, oh my gosh, I'm always losing the dimensionals before coming live. Here it is. Okay, I'm like, whew. I know I have them here because I was using them. There we go. All right, so let's start putting everything together now that we have all the pieces. So the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be folding on this section, and we're going to be adhering it here. Okay, like so. So I'm going to be adding adhesive on these, and actually let me do it the other way just to see if I gain a little bit. No, it's about the same. Okay. It is a tad longer, but just a little bit. So let me just bring my cutter again, just to make sure it is 5 1/4. Because it's just a tad, yeah. I'm going to be cutting it a little bit here. There we go. And it's just a little piece here. Not much. Well, this is almost still the same. Never mind. I think it's because of the fold. But anyway, so let's just add adhesive on this section. This is right, yep. And we're gonna line it up where we want it. So I want it more towards this section. Right? And there you have it. And then we're gonna be gluing this to the card, as you can see here, right? Like so. Yeah, like so. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and then add adhesive here. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead. Let me just now bring the bone folder. Wow, yeah, here. Just to make sure that that fold is nice and it's not opening so much, right? And then we're gonna bring this section and we're gonna be gluing it here, as you can see it here, right? Like so. So. Actually, I need to be doing it from here because if there's an excess, I can cut it out. So you just need to line up this and you have it here, okay? Now for the next part, and I can see it's a little bit showing up, so I can cut this section. And this is why I started from here to there, because I could still cut that part. Okay, now for this section then, I am adding this section here. But before I forget, let's just add this one, because you're gonna make sure you always put the inside so that when you put the front, you know exactly where to put it so it covers the zebra or this paper. All right, so let's go ahead and glue this one down. And I'm going to be having it this one like so. More towards the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so there you have it. Now we're going to go ahead and glue this section. Hey Larry, how are you? Alrighty. And see how at this point I can see exactly where I want to put this piece, right? Like if I were to do it the other way, it's a little bit different trying to figure out where to put this one where it shows, where it doesn't show. But if you start with the inside first, then it's easier to know where to cover. Now, same as the, I was explaining with the other cards, because this section is open to your background, you want to make sure you only add adhesive on like half of it. So just be careful with that part. So I'm going to go ahead and just add adhesive on this section. Hi Eva, how are you? I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you for joining me. And by the way, so the week of September 15, so not this week, but the next one, I'm going to be going live every single week on this group. So I'm going to be releasing a free challenge called Bringing Joy One Card at a Time. And it's going to be happening on this group. So every day from the 15th to the end of that week, I'll be coming every day live at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'll be mailing also information about that, and I'm going to be putting more posts about it too, so that you know what's happening. But mainly it's a free challenge to show you like how to make cards super easy. And then I'm going to be also releasing my latest online course about making cards, how to come up with cards, so that you can also come up with your own cards if you're interested. So definitely make sure you join me. I'll be also putting more information about the mailing list. You want to be on the mailing list if you want to be getting reminders or the PDFs or like the supply list of the things that I'm going to be using. And you can bring anything you have. I'll be very generic as far as what to have. It's not so much as to what set or what paper. It's more about having designer series paper, cardstock, and trimmer. So it's not so much as to specifically knowing what stamp set to have, because I want to show you that you can make cards with anything you have, right? So it's not so much as a follow along as to what I am doing. But definitely you want to be part of that. And again, you're gonna have access to all the videos because you're already part of my group. But again, if you're not on my mailing list, make sure you are if you want to be getting the emails about the reminders of when I'm going live. Now, I'll be also very upfront. You're gonna be getting a lot more emails that way because I'll be probably emailing you every day as far as knowing. Actually, I think I have this wrong. It has to be this section. Knowing what time I'm going live, sharing the PDFs and all that. And so definitely there might be a lot more of emails as well during that week. Because there's going to be almost like a daily email with all of that going on. But again, I think that I'm pretty sure you will want to be part of that whole challenge. So anyway, so let's just see this. So first this one. So emails are good. Yeah, so that one is the week of September 15. And so I think on this well, I'll be sharing information about where to get that email, because I'm going to be putting pretty much like a separate list for that, so that I'm not emailing every single person in my list, especially if they don't want to be part of that challenge. But again, it's all about how to make cards. And I'll be sharing a little bit with you guys. But pretty much we're going to be using the one sketch, and then we're going to be changing it little by little every day, so that you can see how you get lots of card ideas with as simple as one sketch. So anyway, so that's all I'm going to be saying for right now. I don't want to spoil the whole thing. All right, so now for this one, where are the glue dots? But yeah, I want to make sure you knew about that. Well, where are the glue dots? Holy cow. Here it is. All right, so this one is going to be, yes, so I'm just going to be adding one glue dot here. Yes, I've done one. Not, we probably need to be doing something like that in the group. But yeah, I've done that once with my upline. And I thought it was super fun, especially because you come up with, everyone come up with something different. So that's a great idea. I might put it like that. You know, I think that that's pretty fun to do. So maybe that could be our last day, just to have some fun and see what everyone comes up out of that challenge with that. Yeah. And it was so fun because, I mean, they just give instructions, generic instructions as to what to be doing, but you don't know anything about the stamp set or anything. So I thought that was pretty fun because everyone come up with different cards using different sets. Yeah, exactly. They all look very, very different. That's exactly really amazing. So, right. Okay, let me see. What? Okay, Carol, you ask. Total lost track of time. Don't worry. There's always a replay, so there's no issues there. Let's see. So now I'm not sure. I didn't check the catalog, but you could use. So let me just be here. You could use the what is this? Oh gosh, what is the name? Oh, yeah. So it is the 2022 in color ribbon, right? So we could be using this one, although I found out that I have this one, and this one is exactly crushed curry. So I want to be using this one because it's exactly the color. Like I said, I'm not sure if we're still selling this one because I know this one was from the I think it was the not the holiday occasions catalog, or maybe the last annual catalog. So I don't know where this one came, but it was from one of the latest catalogs. And so I don't know if it's still current, but I thought because it goes really well, I wanted to use this one. But again, if you don't have that one, you could also use this one, right? They look pretty much, I mean, the same, but definitely want to be using this one. So anyway, so let me just do a bow. And actually, let me see. No, I do want to do, let me see. I want to do a bow here. Alrighty, here we go. So anyway, so what would you like to see next week though? Because I think next week, yeah, next Saturday is gonna be the last Saturday doing the Facebook Live. And again, because coming September 15th, there's going to be a Facebook Live every single day on this group. Okay, so, but there we go. So we can put it here. Oh, I like that one. I can also add it. Well, that one also looks really nice. So let me cut it and see. Let's play with it. Let's play with this. Carol, where are you? So I am in Central Time. Where are you? What time zone are you? And I totally get you because, for instance, with the Stampin' Up, they always talk Mountain Time. And I never, like, I know what time it is, but I never remember, right? Because I'm not on that time zone. So I totally get you. So let's see. Do we like it here or here? I think I like it. Yeah, I agree with you, Eva. I think down looks nicer. Oh, Easter time zone. Yeah, okay. Oh, so for you, it's already 7 o'clock right now. Yeah. No, I totally get you. So let's just put it here. I think it looks nice there. It goes really well with that one. It adds a little bit of contrast there. So let's just add the bow right there. So, and now because it's here, I will be cutting a little bit because sometimes where you're mailing it, it kind of gets a little bit. There we go. So, there we have it. See? Very cheerful. Love the little zebras. And like I said, I love how this one looks, right? Let me just open it this way so that you can see it, right? But I gotta say that I came up with this fun fold myself, if you will. So I'm very proud of it. And I probably will be using it a lot more because I really like how it looks. Now, like I said, this one is the same that we use during Thursday Live. And you have it here, right? And again, the only thing that you have to be very careful is, again, not putting any adhesive on this section. So if for whatever reason, when you glue down, there was adhesive there, always use your adhesive remover. And on Thursday, people told me that they actually sell them at the $1.03. I didn't know they were there, so that's awesome. But always, you can remove it that way. And Eva, you mentioned that you're using the, what was the thing that you told me you used? Now I went blank. Undo? Was that the one that you said you do? I don't know. Now I'm getting all blank. But anyway, so like I said, always just make sure you don't have adhesive on that section. And also, as part of this one, always put first the inside, because that way you can easily know where to put it. So what do you think, guys? Do you like it? I feel like this one looks very cheerful, right? I don't know. I really love them. And again, having those cheeks on the little critters always makes them happy. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here and taking your afternoon on a Saturday day. And again, week of September 15th, you all gonna be part of that free challenge. You just gotta remember it's gonna be here on this group, and 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. for you, Carol. And it's gonna be from Monday to Friday every single day, so that I can show you how to use the sketches, what to do, and what else? I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be putting a post about the email list. Please, if you want to be getting those emails about the reminders or the PDFs or whatever I share there, make sure you are opting in on that email so that you get all the information. And again, I'm just going to be upfront. I am going to be emailing you every day as far as, hey, come here, the live is about to start. That way you get a reminder every day of that live. So anyway, finally, last but not least, this is the last week to sign up for the Poncentia card class to go, especially if you want to be getting the card kit. So again, you make 12 cards, there's 3 of each, and the last day to sign up is September 11th. And what else? Oh yeah. And then the tutorial, you can find it on my PDF store. So anyway, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.